Hello, my name is Sean, and I'll be doing a tutorial of Pattern Cube. So, you'll have a net of the cube, a symbol in one of these spots, in a highlighted area. Then you'll have 5 symbols on the left, with one of them being highlighted. The object of this module is to get all 5 of these symbols in the correct position and orientation on the other 5 blocks of the cube. To begin, we need to figure out what the cube is comprised of. So, we know we have a diamond on a stand. I know diamond on a stand here. I'm talking about this symbol right here. This diamond on a stand here is part of group 1, so I'm just going to highlight all diamond on stands here. Let's see. So, okay, then I'll just start eliminating some. Oh wait, there's one right there. So I'll start by eliminating some blocks if they don't have certain symbols. So for example, ball and bar is not one of the 6 symbols that is on the cube, so we're going to eliminate the all ball and bars here. One there. I think that's it. We also don't have any crowns on it. Crowns are these things right here. That's one of our 6 symbols, so we're going to eliminate all crowns. Let's see, we got half moon. We already have a double arrow. Half triangle, we have a double arrow. And we have a triangle and half moon. So we eliminated down to 3 different images from group 1. However, only one of these images will be selected from group 1. So to figure that out, we're going to select some images from group 2. Using the highlighted image, that is the ring. That'll be this one right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all cubes that has the ring. Let's see, there. I think that's all of them. Let's see. We don't have any funnels, so we're going to eliminate all funnels here. Okay, we have L's, we have double arrows. We don't have any 3/4 blocks. That's this block right here. It's like 3/4 filled in and 1 hollowed out. So I'm going to eliminate those. We don't have any lollipops or thermometers or whatever you like to call this little diode here. So we're going to get rid of these. And I think we're left with just these 2. Just a diamond on a stand with a ring and a double arrow, or the ring with the L and the double arrow. And I thought diamond on stands was relative to group 1. I might be wrong. Okay, there's another one right there. Let's see. There's one right there too. Let me just double check here. Another arrow. Stand right there. These 2. I could be missing some. Let's see. No 3/4 blocks. So that's eliminating those. No funnels. No funnels. No funnels. And double arrow is 1. Let's see. Stand. Let's see. No thermometers. And I think we just eliminated down to 3 images from group 2. So, by taking these images, we're going to see here. So we need double arrow, L, and ring, which we do have. Okay, so I think I know what images we have. Let me just double check. Let's see. We need moon. Oh, moon was on there. All these have double, so I know it's a common pattern with group 2. They all have double arrows, which means group 1 can't have any double arrows, so that eliminates to 1 image. So if I can eliminate all diamonds on the stand here, because that's the only image from here. We just got our two images. One image from group 1 and one image from group 2. And that was the whole point of this. So, this is how the cube is comprised of, in the correct orientations and positions. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the net of the cube that's on this module right here, and I'm going to start drawing it. We have to go right one. Well, actually, first we have to go down. We have to go right. We have to go down twice. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then far and left once. There's our net of the cube. I'm just going to draw the other things, which is first off is the shape, which is going to be looking like this. That's our diamond on a stand, and our highlighted block here is there. And if you haven't realized, the highlighted block, highlighted square that we have here, is referencing the highlighted symbol right there that is in red. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut this shape out. Doesn't have to be too perfect. Just has to be good enough so you can use it. There we go. Clean up my workstation. And there we go. So, this is what's on the module right now. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to fold it into the shape of a cube. To do that, you just fold all the lines. Gonna do some little creases here, and I'm just gonna fold it up like so. There we go. Alright, so now it should represent somewhat of a cube. And our next job here is we're gonna find our symbol that we put on the cube earlier, right here. And we're gonna look at whatever group has that diamond on a stand, which is group 1. So we take a look at group 1. We have to put this in the right orientation as we would as in the group 1 image. So to me, it would look something like this in my orientation review. It would look something more like this in your orientation. But for now, I'll just put on my orientation. And I'm going to start drawing some images based on the image of group 1. So let me take this out. So triangle is pointing up, so I'm going to draw a triangle like so. Then we have the half moon with the shaded side in pointing up. So let's see. Do this, this. There we go. So this would look something like how the group 1 image looks like. Somewhat. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be well enough. So let me just see here. There we go. So you see how this matches group 1? Now on to doing group 2. First, we would find our little asterisk, which is our highlighted image. And now we gotta match that with how it looks like in our group 2 image. So the highlighted image is on top, and I got the 2 little blank squares that are left. So gotta do something like this. Here we go. Next we have to have, let's see here. Gotta have a double arrow like so. And then the L's in this corner. So draw like so. Let's see here. Okay, now I draw in the group 2 image as far as I can draw it right now. This should supposed to be look like the group 2 image. Okay, so now what we're going to do is unfold it. Unfold all of it. And there we go. This is our solution right here. So, let's see. If I put like so, this is our solution in reference to you. So, to input our solution, first we have to rotate the shape that we want. So, first I want to put in the double arrow. So, we're going to rotate it in the way we want it oriented, and then click on the block where we want to place it in. Do the same thing with L. It was already in the correct position, but we have to click on it so we can actually place it inside the box. Next is the ring. It was oriented like this. Then the half moon. Make sure filled inside is on the left. Triangle is pointing left. And that is a solved module. Get rid of that. So, how a diffuser and expert would communicate with one another is, well, first I would give the net to the cube, starting whichever block I felt like. So, say I usually start on the top block, so that way the diffuser can actually go down the paper instead of squiggling around. So, I would start at that block. Diffuser would already be working on that block. Then I would say down, then left, left again, go back, then down, then right. The first cube, that's basically, and I would label cubes as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the order of which I give it. So this would be the starting block, whichever I start on would be 1. Then this would be 2. Then the next block that I called out was 3. Then this would be 4. Then I told him to go all the way back, so this would be 5, and finally this would be 6. And in box number 1, I have a triangle pointing up. Remember to give the orientation and symbol. And the 5th box is is highlighted. So I'm just gonna do something like that. And then next I'm going to give off what the symbols are. In this case, I have a ring, an L, a funnel, a crown is what I would usually do, and half moon, because it looks like half of the moon is showing. So, what I'm going to do now is first we're going to find our 2 images, from one from group 1 and one from group 2. So let's find our, let's see, rings. Let's see. I know the ring is specifically to group 2 because there aren't any rings in group 1. So we're going to find all rings. No, I'm always missing one. I think I got them all. So then I start deducting them. Okay, so do I have a 3/4 square? No, we don't. So we can eliminate all 3/4 squares. Do we have a double arrow? No, we don't have any double arrows. So we're going to get rid of those. Do we have any thermometers? No, we don't have any thermometers or lollipops, whatever you like to call them. Down to 2 images. We got a funnel and L, which we both have, and a funnel and a diamond on a stand. No, we don't have a diamond on a stand, so we deduced it to 1 image from group 2. So this is the only image we can use from group 2. You won't always go down to 1 image, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes you're left with 3, sometimes you're left with 4, but at most times I've had it reduced to 1. Next, we have to figure out our next group here. I know for a fact, let's see, not the funnel, not the L. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see. I know the triangle is only part of group 1. So we're going to start doing with the triangle here. Find all triangle images. I'm just jumping around here. These don't have any triangles. Okay. So we don't have any double arrows, so we're going to get rid of those. Do we have any ball and bars? No, we don't have any ball and bars, so we're going to get rid of these. Then we're left with, we don't have any diamonds on the stand. So let's see. We can always double check. So the ring is over here. The L is over here. The funnel's right there. Then we have the crown, the half moon, and then finally triangle. So we got 2 images, one from group 1, group 2, with all 6 symbols present. So with that, I'm going to start cutting up my cube here. Careful with your fingers, kids. You don't want to cut them off. You're going to need them. There you go. So we're going to fold all of the lines here. Cube is coming into play here. Doesn't have to be perfect, just make sure you got all right. So we're going to start with the triangle here. So it's in the right side, so I'm going to turn it like this. So it's on the right side, as according to image 1. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to draw the crown here. And then we have the half moon, half shaded down. Okay. Next, I gotta find our, there it is, our highlighted image. Then I got oriented so it looks like the ring is there. So it would look something like this. right here. So then the ring is gemmed down. The L's in this corner like that. And the funnel is, let's see, like that, pointing in that direction. It's not perfect. Then we're going to unfold it, and this is our solution. Just point it towards you. Let's see here. So this is a solution right here. You know, you can barely see some of the stuff on here. Don't worry about it. So, to start off, alright, so next, so as expert diffuser would do, let's say, okay, in cube 2, you know, remember as the reference point, because I remember he always go from the top, then he went here, then here, then here, then went all the way back, and then down here, then here. So in box 2, it's a funnel pointing towards up, with the thin side pointing up. Then we have the L in box 3 with the corner in the top right. Then we have the half moon shaded facing right. In the neck highlighted box, we have the ring gem pointing down. And finally the crown with the spikes pointing down. And that's another soft module. We'll do this one more time. Alright, we'll do it much faster. So, let's get our 2 images here. Let's see. We have crown. Crown I know is subjected to this. So, take a look at all these. Okay. Let's see, do we have any triangles? No, we don't have any triangles, so let's remove some triangles. Any double arrow? Yeah, we do. Do we have any funnels? No funnels. So we're going to remove any funnels. Diamonds on stance. We don't have any diamonds on stance. Ball and bar? We have ball and bars. Double arrow. Half moon. Yeah, we do have half moon. We have that. Diamond on stand is right there. And I think I might have eliminated a diamond stand one by accident. Yeah, there it is. But we didn't have a... No, we did have ball and bars. So this image counts too. I don't know why I eliminated diamonds on stand. Like this one too. Ball and bar. Crown is there. Half moon. And I think that's all the images I can only deduce to, which is a lot of images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 images from group 1. Well, don't worry, we'll start eliminating them by using group 2. I know the lollipop is only to group 1s, I mean to group 2, so gonna do all the lollipops here. Okay, we have double arrows. Do you have any funnels? No, we don't have any funnels. So I can eliminate all funnels. And I know we don't have 3/4 blocks, so we'll eliminate those as well. Stand, arrow, L. We don't have any L's. Eliminate those. And finally, let's see, we have ring. Do I have any rings? We don't have any rings, do we? No, we don't. So this is the only image that we got. So now, using this image, we can start deducing group 1 images. So we're going to eliminate all double arrows because this is the only image. So that'll be these right there. We're going to eliminate all diamonds with stance. There and there. And there we go. These are 2 images. And we can double check. See. Double arrow. Half moon. Diamond on stand. The lollipop. Ball and bar. And finally crown. Okay, so this is the 2 images that has 6 images. 1 from group 1, 1 from group 2. Now we're going to draw our net. Here. There we go. Start cutting it. There we go. Clean that up. Next, so that's this. We're going to start folding our cube. It's recommended that you get grid paper for this, specifically grid paper. So it looks something like this. So let's find where our crown is in image 1. So crown was something like this. So then, let's see here. We take this bush, that, highlight its, let's see, the moon there with the shade side down there. Then we have the ball and bar, ball facing towards the crown. Then let's find our highlighted image, which is right there. Highlighted image right now is the diamond on stand, so I gotta put this in the right spot right here. Okay, so we have this, and then like so, and then lollipop facing that way, and then finally our double arrow. Here's our solution. So our solution would be the lollipop facing, give me a second, lollipop facing southwest with the candy side facing southwest, double arrow facing right. And say if I input a wrong answer here, so I got the ball and bar but I input at the wrong orientation, well, it would give me a strike right then and there. Then we have the And say if I put the diamond on a stand and the correct orientation but at the wrong place. Well, remember, the last thing you rotate is the image that you'll be placing. So you have to place it in the right spot. Make sure you're clicking carefully, and this goes like this, and that's in our soft module. I hope all of you enjoyed this tutorial, and until then, oh, give a moment, it's freezing. Until then, keep talking, and don't explode.